Hello, welcome to the Lovely Minute. It's been a while that I haven't really posted any videos for my channel, and I wonder what lovely we're gonna find today. Yep, I'll be cycling with the PBB, the Pinoy Bike Brothers, in Singapore, and I'll be joined with Red and Entong, the usual gang, you know, and the PBB, they're actually training for the Bintan. It's actually a Tour De Bintan, and they're pretty much serious about it. I know those guys, they're pretty much disciplined. They're pretty much, knowledgeable when it comes to cycling. I've known those guys for quite a while now, but I never really dared to join them because you'll find out later on why. And yep, I've actually cycled with them probably 4 or 5 times, and they're pretty nice, pretty strong, pretty nice. They give you ideas, tips, and some whatnot, and how to improve your cycling, how to be fast on the bike, handling, body position, and all those things. So yep. So our meetup place is always the Manday Shell. Coming from my home, the meetup place is more or less around 14 kilometers. And yep, I'm gonna pass through Upper Thompson Road going to Manday Shell. And that guy in front of me is showing some skills, trying to grind. I don't know what's the menu for today. They say they're gonna do some, loops and climbs and rolling, and we'll see how things work. If I can keep up with these guys, then that would be lovely. If not, then I'm probably gonna do solo. So you'll get to see later on as you watch the video. This guy's showing some skills, trying to grind his way. Yep. So now I'm climbing along Upper Thompson Road, and I'll be turning left going to Manday Shell. That's gonna be the Manday Road. Oh, I think this is Manday already. Yep. Oh, I'm not really sure. Oh, this is still Upper Thompson Road. Yep. And if you're gonna turn left, you're gonna go to Manday. So these are the guys. Yeah, they're pretty much serious in their training. So those are the guys behind me. We've got Entong and Red. So just enjoy the video. I don't know what route they're gonna do. Just trying to keep up and trying to draft and stay behind. I think they do this regularly, and they've. This is I think this one is on a Saturday, April 2. It's been a long video. I haven't really posted a lot of things with so much movement that happened to me. I actually miss these guys now. During this time, it was my transition from Singapore going back to the Philippines. And from the Philippines, I had some few videos there. Probably gonna upload it once I get to have time. Showing you some views of the mountains. And I did an Ironman there as well. And after the Ironman, I moved to Canada. Now I'm actually based out here in Canada, in British Columbia, the beautiful British Columbia. And I'm here in Prince George, somewhere north. And the weather is kind of crazy, It's pretty cold up here. And yep, now we are in the New 2 area. It's more of like a rolling. This is the part that I really like. It's rolling up and down, twists and turns. So you have to really negotiate with the twists. And I like it. And those guys actually sped up, and I've tried to keep up with their pace. So we're now at 40 kilometers an hour. And I'll try to, if I can, match their speed. So those guys are just behind me, Entong and Red. They're probably gonna do their stuff later on. They were also trying to see and try to feel the speed of these guys, because it's gonna be, they'll be passing sketchy areas and all those things. So it's gonna be crazy. So, yep, I just miss the road in Singapore, especially waking up in the morning and cycling. That's the usual shall I say, routine that we do. I mean, like wake up around 5, wake up around 4:30, meet up in the usual meetup place. The cycle for 2 hours will be done around 6 or 7:30. No, not really 6, but 7:30 to 8ish. And then we just head home and start the day. Even on a weekday, and even on a weekend. So yeah, we can actually slot in a cycling session, and then yep, start a day fresh and energized. So yeah, this is the first time I've actually passed this area, and these guys are. Oh yeah, that's me talking. I don't know what I was talking about, and is it like um, they've mastered this area quite a while. I mean, like they're so familiar with the place. Um, a lot of surprises and a lot of climbs and downhills and twists. And they actually did it two. I think they did 2 loops here, and I got dropped, and you get to see it, and I was lost. Not really the usual route that we do. So I keep up with these guys. So I tried to be in front. Now I was lost. So those guys probably did a right turn or a left turn. Now I'm just all by myself, solo. So what I did was I just went ahead and decided to go straight to Lau Pasat. And this is the west coast highway going to the city. And I said, like, oh, those guys are gone. I don't even know where those guys are. They probably did another loop. They climbed to. They said they're gonna go to the NTU. Was that the NUS? I don't know. I didn't really get the conversation earlier, but I got dropped. That's for sure. I got dropped. I tried to keep up. I wasn't able to make it, so I just, tried to find some cyclists along the way. And it's a Saturday morning, and a lot of cyclists. We've got the RCC, the Rafa Cycling Club. They're actually doing their weekly rides as well. So, yep, pretty safe. The distance is, they actually observe a good distance. Keeping it safe in the group. So yeah, this is the West Coast Avenue, West Coast Highway. This is pretty nice as well. And I was just doing it all by myself, trying to keep up with some groups. If I get to see some groups, I'll try to catch them and stay behind them. And if I feel good and the legs are okay, I'll just zoom past them. And I think I passed this group. And I just went ahead. So yeah, I did a climb solo. It's really such a bummer if you get dropped. It's really such a bummer if you're just cycling all by yourself. It's really good to cycle, and it's pretty safe to cycle in a group, especially if you're 5 or 6. You're doing the turns, you're doing the pace line. And I think this one is, I'm about to climb the Keppel Viaduct. It's pretty tough if you're going to do it all by yourself. So I don't know what happened to me here. This was back in April. So climbing this, probably around 4 or 5 gradient, and giving you time to relax a little bit when you hit the flat section of the climb. So it's going to be, yeah, this one is the flat section, recover, and try to hide if it's a headwind. If it's a tailwind, then it's voila, you're probably enjoying the push. If it's a crosswind, then, that's going to be a big problem. So I was just basically trying to recover, and I was just doing it all by myself. I was just probably running around 21, 25, 30, 30-ish. And I found this guy, Frank, a fellow Bistap, also from Cebu. He's actually a gravel biker, mountain biker. He loves touring. So we're just having a chit chat. And he was actually doing solo as well. So we arrived early in Lau Pasat. Lau Pasat is actually a happening place, as they say. That's where the cyclists convene. So I just decided, let's just probably have a chat here and let's probably talk. And yep. We talked about riding going to Kulai, riding going to Malaysia. So he said he was left by Mondi, and this is the famous. Look at that! Look at that! Look at the view, man. I mean, like I miss this place. I miss the sun. I miss the company. I miss the guys that I cycle with. So as they say, it is what it is. I mean, you win some, you lose some. Some good things never last, and I think cycling in Singapore were one of those things that never really lasted a lifetime. I could have stayed there. I would love to stay there. I mean, it's close to home. It's just 3 hours away from the Philippines. But I was on a work visa, and yep, sad to say, COVID hit and things were just pretty crazy. And I have to find ways and for my family. So decided to move back to the Philippines. Stayed a little bit there, tried to see how things work there back home, and explored other options. So now we're here in Canada, and it's a lovely place here, and there's a lot of place to explore. I'm pretty much excited about the trails here in Piderney, and we've got the Banff, we've got what's that, the Whistler. So I decided to stay back just somewhere west. It's a bit forgiving, and the weather is probably a bit nicer, because coming from a tropical country, you get to enjoy sunny day. I mean, like, I get a cycle on a 27, 28 degrees, and it's pretty nice. I can stomach it. Cycling around 30, 32, I can just stomach it. But cycling 10, 9, 3, 4 degrees, man, it's pretty hard. I tried cycling, I think, a week ago, and it was 4. Now I can actually smell blood. I actually tasted blood. So yep, I'm heading home. So I'm passing the Novena area, and yep, as I mentioned, I've got a lot of videos that I need to upload. These are 2 young guns, pretty strong as well. So Singapore has become a cycling haven. Roads are nice, bikes are unlimited supply. So I was just drafting behind these guys, and trying to see if I can keep up with them after all those climbs and downhills and all the energy that I spent together with the PBB. So yep, home is Tuapayo, and it's a pretty nice day. This is something I reminisce. That's basically the point why I wanted to capture all the memories. Because if I didn't have this covered, if I didn't have this, video covered, I'm probably gonna forget about it. And it's just gonna be an experience just pass by, and nothing to reflect and nothing to, to remember. But yep, there's a reason why I capture all these things. Just imagine, just think about the road. Just think about the sun, the weather. It's so perfect. How convenient Singapore is. I would love to drop by again and bring my bike and cycle again. I mean, like, I've got friends there. We've got the BSG, the OG guys, the BBB, the WAP, the Maharlika as well. Those are, the Tuesday, Thursday night. I miss those things. The lovely cycling club, of course, man. I mean, like, those guys are so pretty lovely. And yep, this is Bradle Road, headed towards home. I usually pass this area when I go home. Bradle, going to Tupayo. And yeah, another day, another memory, and another video that I've shared with you guys. I hope you like this one. All you have to do is just like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I'm just basically sharing all the places I've been to and all the places I miss. So this is home. This is me. This is the Lovely Minute. See ya. Ciao.